The last couple of days, no big surprise, it's late July, but we've also seen very few showers. Couple of showers here and there help out some of us, but even with some rainfall south of the lake, heat indices are still well into the 90s, and many of us, though, in the triple digits. Actual temperatures, upper 80s, low 90s at Laplace, mid 90s on the North Shore, where we didn't have quite as much cloud cover or any rainfall. At the moment, looking at mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies out over downtown. 87 is our current temperature, with winds at least a little bit of a breeze, but only at about 9 miles an hour. Today's high 95, so we are running above our normal, but not quite up to the records, although mid-upper 90s are going to be the norm tomorrow and Wednesday. Now, in terms of cloud cover, saw some passing low-level cumulus clouds early. Then we had some of those thunderstorms fire up with a little bit more cloud cover south of the lake. Updating radar right now, had one little brief downpour that popped up over parts of Jefferson Parish. No measurable rain, though, at the airport. From Estelle down toward Carlisle, some scattered showers, a little bit of lightning, so some thunderstorm activity there. And also around Galliano, south of Chauvin, Ontario, and a little bit of rain over Houma. Again, there is some relief, but just not much. And the reason for that is a big upper level high that is still spinning right over the central and southeastern part of the nation. And in fact, at times that upper high is going to be positioning itself right over us. A lot of activity going on in the upper atmosphere. Big swirl, upper level low moving into Texas, another big swirl coming toward the Bahamas, and also a little complex of storms that are over the east coast of Florida. This is what we're watching kind of move around that upper high. That instability starts moving our way and brings us a chance for rain. One thing it does is it kind of weakens the upper high, so our temperatures won't be as bad, and it'll bring in a chance for rainfall. This is the area we have been talking about since last week. None of the models aggressive at all with indicating any tropical development, just a rainmaker as it continues its path across the Gulf. So thankfully, at the moment, does not look like there is any tropical development with what is really just another little surface trough kind of moving our way. So we'll kind of watch all this instability move toward us and finally bring us some good rain chances and beat the heat, as temperatures tomorrow and Wednesday will likely be mid to upper 90s. Now on Wednesday, I do think, notice tomorrow mostly dry, maybe about a 20% chance of rain. We will see a little more cloudiness on Wednesday, so depending upon exactly when the clouds move in, that may help to keep our temperature maybe out of the mid 90s. And as far as rainfall goes, we start to see some scattered showers later in the afternoon and kind of a little complex of storms moving in late evening and night. Now what's interesting is most of our model guidance is indicating decent rain coverage heading into our Thursday and Friday. This model, though, keeps most of that storminess offshore. If that's the case, then we don't really see much rain accumulation, but most guidance is indicating at least a couple of inches of rainfall, and most of that on Thursday and Friday. So the way it's looking right now, we're going to be getting in on some Wednesday night rain with a low end threat for some isolated downpours, a little bit more widespread for our Thursday and for Friday. And again, in terms of widespread heavy rains, doesn't look likely, maybe a few isolated downpours. Out in the tropics we go. This little area that we're keeping an eye on, kind of the instability thunderstorms over Florida, as well as another little feature coming in from the East Coast. Neither of those or any of that being indicated for potential development. The one area the Hurricane Center is highlighting is this, and they're only giving it a 20% chance, or excuse me, a 10% chance. That's down from this weekend. 10% chance for Invest 94 to develop. And what it is going to do is whatever is there, kind of like a rainmaker, moves across the Caribbean right into Central America, and that is about it. So thankfully, no development in the tropics expected through the next 7 days. 96 our high tomorrow, 95 on Wednesday, and again, those better rain chances, mainly on Thursday and Friday, may help to keep our temperatures down a little bit, and then more scattered showers in nature as we head into the weekend.